Good morning, guys. Today is Monday, and I thought it would be really nice to take you through a week of workouts. This is kind of an unconventional few weeks for me because, as I've said multiple times, I'm preparing for the London Marathon, so my week of workouts looks slightly different to what it usually is. It's been a really rough morning. I had a really rough night last night. I'm kind of going through this really weird sort of existential crisis where I'm just sort of questioning like a lot of different things about myself and about life and about personal identity and stuff. I'm always really hesitant to talk about how I feel about certain things about like myself and just how I feel about certain things in general on the internet. I remember last year, right at the beginning of winter, when everybody was kind of going through seasonal depression, I did a video on TikTok where I was talking about how I feel like there's a collective air of sadness and how, like, when we were younger, we were told that by this point in our lives we'd have everything all figured out and everything would be fine, and how I just don't feel that that's kind of reflected in the way that, like, not just myself but like a lot of people are living, and it can be kind of difficult to come to terms with the fact that you might never have everything all figured out. And somebody left a comment on my TikTok basically being like, oh, what do you have to be sad about? Like, your family is this and your family is that, and you live like this and you live like that. And I just thought, like, this is just kind of like it's so annoying. It's really annoying because living a certain way doesn't negate real feelings. So I tend to keep those kinds of feelings to myself when I'm on the internet. But fuck it, I don't really care. Like, yeah, I just had a really rough night last night and I've had a rough morning. But I'm trying to snap out of my funk, and exercising usually helps a bit. So this is going to be a good vlog. After stretching, I've had a little walk around. I could not pass up the chance. Like, you guys don't understand, London is not this nice that often, so I couldn't pass up the chance to walk around a little bit. So great. Look how blue the sky is. I'm going now to get myself a matcha. I'm gonna do something today that I never ever recommend that anybody does, unless of course you're fasting, which I'll get onto in a minute, which is I'm actually not gonna have breakfast today. I'm only doing this because it's actually fairly late in the day now. It's about 12:30, almost 1 o'clock, and it's getting pretty close to the time I'm gonna have a massage. So I don't know if you guys know this, but you should try to eat 1 to 2 hours before your massage. By the time I get home, it will be about 2 hours before then. You should try to eat 1 to 2 hours before a massage, and you should never have anything that's too heavy. But it's important to not go to a massage on an empty stomach, because massages actually stimulate your digestive system, and the relaxing effect of the massage also lowers your blood sugar level. That's probably the reason why, I don't know if you've ever noticed, but sometimes after you've had a massage you get up and you feel kind of lightheaded. It's not just because you've been relaxed, it's literally like your body signaling to you that you got to do something about it. And then obviously you shouldn't go on a very full stomach, otherwise you won't be able to relax, like it'll be uncomfortable. So yeah, I don't want to have breakfast now, like a late breakfast, and then have like lunch immediately after. So I'm just not going to have breakfast today. I'm going to have my matcha, then I'm going to make myself an early lunch, take my vitamins, and then go for my massage, and I'll have a slightly bigger dinner. I usually fast for Lent, but I'm not fasting for Lent this year because of the marathon. I understand that I need to fuel my body properly. I had an extensive talk yesterday with my mom about this, and she was just like, yeah, no. My mom is like the Catholic of all Catholics, so I had to check with her. I had to ask her. She was just like, yeah, no, don't fast. Like, give up a couple of things maybe, and increase the frequency with which you're going to church each week, but not to fast. Obviously, apart from Ash Wednesday and Good Friday. So I'm having lunch. I'm also having some coconut water with my lunch. I've been really dehydrated recently, which is crazy because I swear I drink a lot of water. But I know I'm dehydrated because my joints have been aching. I know I sound like an old woman, but when I run and my knees start hurting or my hips start hurting, I know it's because I'm not getting enough water, enough hydration. So coconut water is a really good source of like natural minerals. It's got a lot of sodium and potassium and magnesium, I think magnesium, and so on and so forth. And it's really good for rehydrating quickly when like you're super dehydrated. It's got a lot of electrolytes in it. So I'm having some coconut water. I'm going to be drinking a lot of coconut water today. I've already had like half a litre, and I plan on finishing that entire bottle today, as well as some regular water as well. I wouldn't say it's like the most aesthetic massage place in the world, but when I say like I get the most insane massages here, I'm not even kidding. Obviously I can't film during it, but I'll be back once I'm done. My massage was great as expected, 10 out of 10, no notes. And then I stopped by afterwards to get some groceries from Planet Organic. So recently my stomach has been doing some absolutely crazy things, and it's a sign that I need to work on my gut health. So I stopped by Planet Organic to get some gut-friendly foods, basically some probiotic and prebiotic rich foods. You've definitely heard people talk about probiotics and prebiotics before, but I feel like not a lot of people have done a great job at explaining exactly what they are and what they do. And it's a long walk home, so I'm going to try my best. Probiotics are basically foods which contain live microorganisms that help grow, improve, maintain the amount of good bacteria in our bodies. These are usually fermented foods, so things like tofu, tempeh, sauerkraut, kimchi, yogurt, kefir, and so on and so forth. Our bodies all have bacteria in them, good bacteria, and it's important to maintain these. Then prebiotics are usually high fiber foods which are high in fiber, like garlic, onions, leafy greens, I'm trying to think of what else, bananas, legumes, I'm trying to think of what else, but I can't at the moment. And they basically feed these good bacteria. And then probiotics and prebiotics basically work together to create a healthy gut environment. That's the best explanation I can give right now off the top of my head. Once your gut is healthy, your body does fantastic things. For me, the main reason why I love a good healthy gut is lack of bloating. You don't bloat when your gut is healthy. That's the best thing ever. That you can eat and you won't bloat. You won't bloat, sorry. Also the fact that I don't feel as tired, I've noticed. When my gut is healthy, things like acid reflux are not a problem. Happy gut, happy you. All that being said, I'm a big believer in balance and listening to your body. And my body is telling me that I need a croffle. A croffle is basically this like croissant waffle dessert. It's so good. Anyway, I've been craving one for a few days and I've been putting it off because Lent starts soon and I'm giving up sweets for Lent. I'm like a sugar fiend. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's just I love sugar. I wanted to have like a last hurrah with my croffle before Lent. So I'm gonna have one tonight after dinner if I'm still feeling up to it, which I think I will be. I don't believe in restrictive eating. I think the only things I don't eat are pork and red meat, and that's just because I don't like them. I don't really believe in dieting. I think everything in moderation. I like to go by the 90%, 10% rule. So 10% like junk food, 90% things that are great for your body. I pretty much just eat what I want when I want, I guess. It just so happens that I really like the taste of healthy food, and it's definitely a function of conditioning more than anything else. When I was younger, we weren't allowed to pick what we wanted to eat at home. My mom always created menus at the beginning of each week and everybody would eat what we were given, and it was always something healthy. I think when we were kids, our friends, our cousins didn't really want to eat around at our house because my mom was very strict about healthy eating. This is my hearty bowl of Thai red curry. And I've got the rest of my coconut water to finish. Taste test. I want to get a bit of everything. I feel like I should have a ramen spoon for this, but I don't. This is going to be like a really unattractive spoonful. I apologize. It's yummy. I actually got this recipe from this vegan content creator called 5 Sec Health. I mean, I found her like, what, 2 years ago? And so I make this soup a lot. It's especially perfect for like when I have a cold, like now. I went to get my kimchi. I'm gonna have some kimchi as well. Okay, listen to the crunch, ASMR. The best part about eating kimchi is the crunch. Whew, I cleared that. I don't think I'm gonna have my croffle tonight. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow, the day before Lent starts. That's it for today, guys. I think I'm running 4 miles tomorrow morning. And that's about it. So see you tomorrow. Bye. Morning, guys. It's Tuesday today. I'm not a come on the internet and cry kind of girl, but I have a YouTube now and I said I would vlog my like real life, my life, I guess, whatever. Anyway, my hormones have been whooping my ass all night and this morning. I'm not gonna get upset again, but you can probably tell from my eyes that it was a really long night. I know what's going on in my body. Like, my hormones are just all over the place. I think I've talked about it briefly on TikTok before, but I've got PMDD, which is basically just like a severe form of PMS. And I'm not dealing well with it this week. When I woke up this morning, my plan was just to like rot in bed today. But I'm not gonna do that because I have things to do and I have goals to accomplish. And I'm gonna try and make myself feel better by actually doing stuff. Oh God, this is face cream. This isn't even soup. I feel like shit. I feel like shit. One thing about me, I don't really like when like people know I'm upset. I don't really like, even like my friends and my family and stuff. I don't know, I just don't like telling people I'm upset. It's only when like it gets to like, okay, like I'm not calming down, but I feel like I need to call someone. So my sister had to deal with me on the phone for like 2 hours yesterday, just crying. She wasn't crying, I was. She was in a great mood. Love that for her. Hopefully the fresh air will do something for my puffy eyes. When my brother went to the Olympics, he brought back like so much merch, including these shorts that say Team GB on them. And sometimes I also have a shirt and a cap. And sometimes people will be like, oh, did you go to the Olympics? And I know that they're asking like, did I go, as in did I compete? But I just say yes for the plot. I'm getting my braids done on Friday. And I'm so excited. Like, I love a good wig, it looks cute and whatever, but this permanent wig life is not for me. I need to wash my hair on Thursday, which is my rest day. Even though I'm doing Pilates, I'm going to do Pilates and wash my hair, which is going to be an exercise in itself. I feel a lot heavier today than usual. Very heavy footed. And I think it's because of the phase that I'm in my cycle. Well, I know it's because of the phase that I'm in my cycle. But I'm persevering. I don't want to stop. Look at the flowers. First signs of spring. I wouldn't say that run was particularly fast, but it was good. I'm happy I got it done. So for breakfast, I'm thinking of having a bagel with cottage cheese and eggs, like mixed together. It makes it fluffier. It looks good. Some spinach as well in that. Some raspberries and grapes. So I'm getting in all my necessary food groups. I'm getting my fats, my protein, my fiber, my carbs, my antioxidants as well, and then I'll take my vitamins off. Okay, so this is my current supplement lineup. It's a lot. A couple of months ago, I did a vitamin test and I am deficient in a lot of things. A lot of things. So I've been taking supplements. I've always taken supplements, but I've increased my supplement intake in a few vitamins that I wasn't taking before because my body needs them. So, first of all, iron. I've always taken iron. I am anemic. As well as helping treat anemia, it can also help reduce fatigue and boost immunity, and I keep getting sick, so I'm going to keep taking my iron. I take vitamin C mainly because it helps with iron absorption, but also for the immune health benefits. Vitamin D, as is obvious, I live in the UK, and it's not super sunny here all the time, even though it's sunny today. But apart from that, I don't get nearly enough sun exposure. You can get vitamin D from the sun, and I feel like I don't get nearly enough sun exposure. So I supplement it by taking my vitamin D supplements. Also, fun fact, people with darker skins, people with more melanated skin, black people, brown people, tend to be more vitamin D deficient because the melanin in our skin blocks vitamin D production. So, vitamin D. Vitamin E, it has a lot of antioxidant properties. I like to call this my aesthetic supplement because it's great for your hair and your skin and your eyes and your nails and so on and so forth. And it also has, what's the word I'm looking for? It helps protect your cells from free radicals, so it helps prevent disease and so on and so forth. A tip that I like is because the vitamins E tablet has like this vitamin E oil inside it, what I do sometimes is I pierce it and then I like squeeze it into my hand, mix it with some of my moisturizer and put it on my skin. It works wonders. B complex. I actually mainly started taking B complex for, again, aesthetic reasons, so my hair, my skin, my nails. But when I did more reading up on it, like, you know, the effects of it, I found that it also helps with fatigue, it helps with anemia, it helps with irritability and mood improvement. That's me. So yeah, B complex. Pretty little orange pill. Cod liver oil. And I mainly take cod liver oil because when I went to the store to go and get my supplements, I couldn't find omega-3. And this is a great source of omega-3. What is omega-3 good for? A number of things. The first one being that it is a very healthy fat, so it helps a lot with heart health and you know, your cardiovascular health, as well as it has mental health benefits as well, so it boosts your brain function as well. There are a few other supplements that I take throughout the day, which I'm not going to take right now. I'll explain why in a second, including this conception and pregnancy support supplement and magnesium. Obviously, I mean, it might not be obvious, but I'm not pregnant and I'm not trying to conceive at the moment. But as a person with hormonal imbalances and, you know, as someone who plans to start a family someday, I'm looking after my fertility and my reproductive organs. So I take this supplement because it has things like vitamin K, folic acid, zinc, vitamin D. Part of the reason why I'm not taking it right now is because I've taken iron today already, and you shouldn't take iron tablets and zinc tablets in too close proximity to each other because they can affect they can react and affect the absorption of one another. I don't know if I'm making sense, but zinc can affect iron absorption and iron can affect zinc absorption. So I try to give it at least 4 hours between taking iron and anything that contains zinc. So this so I usually take this later on in the afternoon or in the evening because I take another vitamin in the evening. I also take magnesium in the evening because I do not sleep well. I have very poor quality sleep, and magnesium has been helping a lot with my quality of sleep. It might sound like a lot of supplements, which I recognize that it is, but I don't think this is what I'm going to be taking forever. I'm going to go for another vitamin test soon. I just adjust things according to what I feel my body needs. I also want to say I'm a big believer in not just taking things because somebody on the internet told you to. Person on the internet here, and I'm not telling you to take any of these things. I just think it's important that you understand what your body needs. You do your own research, adequate research, not just a Google headline. Actually click on the article and read it. And you find out exactly what it is that your body needs. Because since I've been taking these things, I think, you know, when I was younger, I was a victim of your fitness influencers, your fitness creators, whatever you want to call them, telling you to do certain things and take certain things and just following it blindly. And once I learned a bit more about the things that I need for myself, it completely changed my outlook on the health benefits of certain supplements and why I was taking them. I stopped taking things because it was just trendy, and I started taking things because I actually needed them. So yes, do your research yourself. Take some of my advice if you care to. All right, so I have an appointment now. I'm going for a wax. If you're in London, I actually have a discount code for the place where I go and do my wax. They're very good, very clean, very professional, and very, very lovely people. So I will put that in the description. And then after my wax, I'm gonna make myself some lunch. I'm in a really good mood because I just dropped my laptop off to get it fixed, and hopefully it'll be fixed by the time you see this vlog. And they told me it would take fewer days than I initially thought it would take, so that is great news. So that's put me in a good mood. I also got my matcha, which also put me in a good mood. PMDD has been whooping my ass today. It's not funny. It's actually not funny. Yeah, but I haven't cried since this morning. So small wins, small wins. Right now I'm heading home to make myself some lunch. I'm gonna make myself chicken thighs with white miso and honey paste, and some sweet potatoes and probably some broccoli. And then I think for dinner I'm gonna make myself some jollof rice. I'm gonna have the leftover salmon fillet that I have, and some of those vegetables I had yesterday because I have some leftover. actually made 2 pieces of chicken and then realized I can only actually eat one. It's about 6:30 and I'm having lunch this late, but I'm still gonna have dinner because I still need it. So I've got my broccoli that fills up half my plate. So my vegetables on half my plate, and then I've got my sweet potato and my miso and honey chicken. That's yummy. I burnt my potatoes, but they're super soft. That's yummy. And I just season this with salt and pepper and paprika. Most days I try and finish eating by 9 o'clock. I feel like today's gonna be one of those days. Because sometimes things don't go to plan. My dad always says to me that I don't know how to eat chicken properly. Because he eats his chicken right down to the bone. And I'm just not that girl. I don't know, I get near the bone and then there's the bits of chicken. And this is all chicken. There's bits of chicken that's a bit some parts are too chewy and then some parts are too stringy. I don't know how to explain it, but if you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. It's too hard in some places and then I don't know. And then I just can't do it. So, I mean, this is fine. I'm not done yet. But, yeah, he always says to me, Otobi, you don't know how to eat chicken. Because he's one of those people that will literally chew the bone. Okay, I'm going to get ready, for the evening. And then I'm going to go and make my dinner. So I've been trying to grow out my nails. I am a biter. I've been a biter since I was younger, but over the last few months I've been trying to grow out my nails and I've been doing a really good job until today, where I had a bout of anxiety after my lunch, for various reasons, and I chewed off all my nails. So yeah. I feel like all I've done on this vlog today is complain. I know some cheeky little rat is going to come and what do you have to be upset about? Because they always do it. Every time I say anything about being upset, there's always some cheeky little rat that comes with their 2 cents. If that's you, keep it to yourself. I don't want to hear it. But on a serious note, I am generally one of those people who likes to make light of things when I'm feeling particularly down. I just, I even feel awkward in myself being upset. I don't really know how to explain it. And, I'd say one of my coping mechanisms is making myself laugh at myself. It's sometimes I'll find myself crying and I'll just start laughing because I feel so ridiculous about the fact that I'm crying. I just imagine how ridiculous I look. I don't know how to explain it. And that's my coping mechanism. And even laughing at myself now, even making light of how I feel sometimes is a coping mechanism. And a coping mechanism that I'm actually trying to kick, because sometimes I think it's important to just sit in your feelings. I'm not the best at sitting in my feelings. I actually did a video about toxic positivity a couple of weeks ago on TikTok. And I feel like that used to be so me, where I would talk to myself in ways that I would almost force myself to be, okay, when I wasn't necessarily feeling like it and it wasn't helping, and it just turned out a toxic cycle. So now I'm trying better to sit in my feelings. Something I've noticed that I do, because I do like to observe and analyze my own behavior as much as I like to observe and analyze other people's behaviors. And something that I've noticed I like to do is I don't like sitting in complete silence. I find that really hard to do. When I say complete silence, I quite literally mean okay, cool. If I'm home alone, I need the TV to be on. Or I need Netflix to be on, or I just need background noise. I don't like complete silence because I have to sit and think, and then when I think too deeply, I just work myself up into a frenzy, and then I start getting anxious and upset, and that's something I'm working on. I have a lot of big feelings, which are natural and normal to an extent, and I'm trying to deal with them in my own way. All that to say, I want the rest of this vlog to be positive, so I'm not going to focus the rest of, the next 3 days. I'm not going to focus them on being down. But I think, like I said, when I started a YouTube channel, I wanted it to be a bit different to my other social media channels, TikTok and Instagram, because I feel I can be a bit more stylized on there, and you don't really have to I don't really know what the word is, but I feel yeah, like it's almost easier to curate things. You can curate things on YouTube as well, but you know what I mean. Like it's longer form, right? So yeah, I'm just a girl. I really am just a girl. Because I got my rice to base ratio slightly off. So my rice isn't mushy, it's just like a bit stuck together. It's also a loss of pepper. Anyway, plate ratio again. I've got majority vegetables and then rice and my leftover chicken. I also use long grain rice instead of basmati rice because they didn't have basmati rice in the shop. I'm all cozy in my pajamas. I've got my fluffy socks. I've got my backup laptop with Moana lined up. And my croffle is here. I got it with Nutella and Lotus Biscoff crumb. How good does this look? So good. And then guess what? They accidentally gave me 2. But I'm not going to eat. I'm actually going to put it in the freezer. And so it can freeze, so it can stay fresh, and then give it to my sister. I can't eat both because, you know, they spoke of greed in the Bible. So I'm going to eat my croffle, and then I'm going to go to bed. It says, never regret anything. Look, it says never regret anything that makes you smile. This is a nice message to end the day. Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday today, and it's a good day. It's Ash Wednesday today, so I've committed all my worries and my concerns, and it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful Lenten period. Wishing everybody a very blessed Lenten period. I hope you discover or rediscover how much you're loved and cared for during this time. Okay, so even though I'm fasting today, I'm really determined to still get in a workout. I'm still determined to get in my 7-mile middle distance training run. So I'm trying to decide how to structure my day. Right now I'm getting ready to go to church. And then after church, I'm going to walk to get my nails done. A nice little sort of easy, slow, just getting in some exercise for the morning walk. Then I'm going to walk home, get some work done, and then probably around 4:30 I'm going to go on my run because I break my fast at 6 o'clock. So I think it makes sense to work out right before I break my fast as opposed to working out in the morning and then like having to wait all day to eat. So I'm probably gonna run so I get back to my church at the 7-mile mark, say a quick little prayer, and then break my fast with some fruit from the supermarket next door. This evening, well, it's actually my uncle's birthday today, so this evening I'm gonna go for dinner with my uncle and my auntie and my cousin, and that's where I'll have my main meal. It's also such a nice day outside again. We've got three good days in a row. It's so exciting. I feel like I look fresher today than I did yesterday, even though my nails are still janky, but those are going to be fixed soon. I'm 2 miles into my run, and we're good. We're going good. I actually think I might prefer running in the evening to in the morning. I'm over halfway now. I'm not going to get there by 6 o'clock, but I'm going to run all the way there. Morning guys, it is Thursday today and it's my rest day, but instead of just resting, I'm doing an active rest, so I'm gonna go for Pilates.
And lift. Good. Twist. Doing really well. 4 more. Twist. And lift.
Okay, so for lunch, I made myself a quick and easy salmon bowl. Some baby spinach, arugula, pomegranate, quinoa, feta, like microgreens. What else is in here? Oh, and sunflower seeds. Whenever I make salads, I try not to put a lot of dressing on it, especially dressing I haven't made myself. If you're gonna have something healthy, like if you're gonna have like a Caesar salad, for example, and you put a ton of Caesar dressing on it, that contains so much sugar, and so many sort of unhealthy things that you don't necessarily need, and it basically just ruins the whole point of having a salad and trying to eat healthy. I make all of my own salad dressings, or just using like very minimal. So on this, I've literally got a tiny bit of olive oil and a tiny bit of balsamic. That's pretty much it. It might not seem like much, but I have sweet things in here already. So I've got the pomegranates. I've also got the honey and soy salmon as well. So it adds like a tiny bit of sweetness to it already. I'm getting my hair braided tomorrow. Okay, so my hair is like this because I'm about to blow dry it. But first I want to show you what I use on my hair today. So usually I do like a pre-poo before I shampoo my hair, but I couldn't be bothered. And usually there's apple cider vinegar in my pre-poo. So today, instead of doing a pre-poo, I'm trying this OGX Clarify and Shine apple cider vinegar shampoo. I actually saw it on Instagram like a few months ago and I bought it today. It's sulfate free, which is perfect because I only use sulfate free shampoo. And it says it's a clarifying blend that deeply cleanses and boosts shine. So when I was last in Lagos, I went to this place called Tresses. So good. I did a hair consultation and a scalp consultation there. And basically we discovered that, so my scalp gets really itchy really quickly, or used to get really itchy really quickly. And we discovered that the reason why that might have been happening is because I get braids so often, there's like chemicals on the synthetic hair, right? And those chemicals were basically transferring and staying on my hair. And when I was washing my hair, I wasn't cleansing deeply enough to get all the buildup from the braids off the actual hair follicle. And so it was like affecting how my hair was absorbing nutrients and so on and so forth. So I've been trying a lot of deep cleansing products, and this, I mean, I don't know what the results are because I just washed my hair, but it felt good. So I'm happy I tried this. And then also I got the Rosemary Mint Conditioner because it's supposed to refresh your scalp. It says a clarifying blend visibly helps remove oils and residue to clear away buildup. And I just like the way it feels. Sorry, there's a fly in here and it sounds really annoying, but anyway, I just really like the way it feels. Like it just feels nice, like a nice tingle, a nice minty tingle on my scalp. And then before I dry my hair, I got sent this by Amika. So I don't know if this is a leave-in conditioner or not. It says an overnight hydration treatment, and it basically says that it's a leave-in treatment, which I'm assuming is a leave-in conditioner. And you can apply it to your hair before bedtime and then sleep with it, and you don't have to wash it out. I'm gonna see how good this is, but it's from Amika. Amika products are usually really good. I've tried their deep conditioner before. So yeah, I'm gonna see what this is. So obviously I put in the leave-in conditioner and then I put on heat protectants and then I dry my hair because I don't like to put like too many oils and creams in my hair before I get it braided so it's not slippery. Okay, so for dinner, I'm having this roast vegetable bowl with Brussels sprouts, chickpeas, potato, carrots, cauliflower, a slice of avocado for some fats, quinoa and arugula. And then I made my own dressing with hummus, agave, lemon juice, a tiny bit of salt, and some turmeric powder, so it has like a bit of color. So I'm just gonna have my dinner, and then I have some work to finish off. Then I'm gonna go to bed.
Pregnant. I think she's gonna tell me this truth that she's pregnant. I swear she is. Because I'm pregnant! No! Two girls! Pregnancy. No, how did you know? Because I know you!
I have I just love my internet families. They don't even know me, but I just love them because I just love that Truth and Oakland and Bash are gonna be older siblings to identical twin girls. Wow, I'm just so happy for them. Ah! Anyway, I finished my bowl. I'm gonna take my nighttime vitamins and go to bed. So, bye. Morning, guys. It's Friday today, and I've got my hair appointment. I am on my 5-mile morning jog. I think I might be developing runner's knee because my knees are really aching right now. But I'll deal with it when I'm done running. I did this one last time, but I did this one when I was in Lagos. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. It's not your fault, it's my hair's fault. Okay. You'd be a really good surgeon. Just because she has a really steady hand. Like, what the hell? The thing gives it shape as well.
Then she saw that picture, the one we did only two.
It's great.
My plan for today is to do a light full body strengthening session. I don't want to do too much because of the half tomorrow. So what I'm probably going to do is just do like a lot of reps and light weights. So I'm getting in like a good workout. I also want to do some leg and knee exercises that focus on the legs and the knees. So I'm going to hop on the Stairmaster. I've got a Stairmaster video coming on Toby, and also just some focusing on knee rehabilitation because, like I said yesterday, my knees are aching a little bit. For breakfast, I'm probably gonna have something that's oats based. For lunch, maybe something with rice or something with potatoes. And then for dinner, I'm definitely having pasta. I'm gonna need as much energy as I can get for tomorrow. So it's good to get in some slow release carbs. So by the time I'm up tomorrow, I have some energy. Aren't you tired of the same old boring Stairmaster routine? Don't worry, I've got you.
Happy International Women's Day!
We're looking for furniture for Pam.
Yeah.
She's there looking confused, but we haven't been to her place. So we don't even know what her place looks like.
I don't even know what she needs. I ain't got the facilities to hold that.
Baby Cham is a really disgusting, sweet, fizzy thing that we used to drink in, I didn't drink it in the 70s and 80s.
Happy International Women's Day.
Happy International Women's Day. Helmet. Can you want a helmet?
Every time I turn on my camera, you're doing something ridiculous.
For fuck's sake. I realized.
You look insane.
I know I seem crazy in these clips, and it's because it's International Women's Day and I'm allowed to be today.
Exactly.
All your shit running out of battery.
Can everybody just like set me free?
Get your life in order, girl.
She's got nothing.
My skin looks really good,
It does.
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah, everything's eating. The glam is good.
I think we should have a Friends Day once a week.
Friends.
Oh, like my endorphins. I feel
Yeah.
happy today.
Men should pay taxes on their podcast equipment.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God,
Yes. Yes.
Oh, his.
We'll do that another one.
I was a really well-behaved 16-year-old.
I was well behaved, but I still.
Don't cancel us, please.
Who said I can't wear my... This old lady just stopped to ask Pam if she was okay. Morning, guys. It is 5:45. I've got my camera set up here because I need to film my L'Oreal, like, get ready with me stuff. Guys, there are so many people here this morning. Oh my goodness. I was rushing around this morning, so I haven't had much time to talk. The warm-up is starting soon, so I'm gonna give you a little update. I've been up this morning since 5:30 because this place is like an hour and a half from my house. So I got up at 5:30. I filmed my L'Oreal content, which I'm gonna complete whilst I'm here. And then I had some breakfast. For breakfast, I just had some oats. I had some porridge, just so I'm getting in those extra carbs. I also put some chia seeds in it, and I had some fruit as well, for like my fiber and my protein. Now I'm at Victoria Park. Like I said, there are a lot of people here. It's actually kind of intimidating. The warm-up for the half marathon is in 15 minutes. Last weekend I ran 11 miles. This is only what 2.1 more, so I can definitely do it. It's just intimidating. Time to go. Guys, I did it. I got a trophy, a medal, and Yosola and Mutsu came. And Yos came. I did it under 2 hours, just 2 hours. Was it under 2 hours or just 2 hours? I don't even know. Whatever it was, I did it. Yosola brought me cinnamon rolls.
Yes, two types of people in this world. People, the ones that run and the ones that eat.
And Musu brought me a sign and herself. Okay guys, well, after my run, I took a nap, a very, very, very long nap. And yeah, I can't say I'm actually that hungry. I don't know if I'm gonna have dinner because that pizza was a lot for lunch. Maybe I'll just have soup or something before I go to bed. Right now I'm just doing some like my last bit of my L'Oreal content. I've got my setup here. Just some B-roll to shoot of like close-ups of the products and stuff. And that's all I'm gonna do this evening before I go to bed. So I guess this is the end of my vlog. This has been fun and cute. Thanks for watching again. I feel like I want to do another like probably slightly more detailed like vlog with my week of workouts, because I feel like this one was just very regular life heavy, which is fine. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment and subscribe and all that other YouTube stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.